Hi there, Mart here from A Rose Grows in Harlem. Today is Thursday, March 28th, and it's day 3 of seed sowing. I have tray number 3 and over here tray number 4 so that we can get everything going. I have all of my tags over here so they're ready to go. I have my little markers here. I have my list of things here. And I have extra dirt. I shouldn't need it, but today I will, I guess, go through all the different flowers as I plant them. There are some that are in here that will not be used because I'm going to sow them directly in the ground. And those are, oh, my marigolds are not in here. That's interesting. I guess I will be reusing, oh no, here they are. Happy Days Mixed Colors, and oh, here's Sparky. Okay, so these, it must have been the Sparky ones. These marigolds were huge. It says 2 to 2.5 foot blooms. This says 10-inch in height. But I mean, these were amazing. Happy Days Mixed Colors and Sparky. So I'm going to do an entire tray of just marigolds. Normally I would put like 4 or 5 in each, but I think because they're 72 cells, I think that's more than enough marigolds. So I will put, and I think I have some more marigolds. I have one more set from the Okra Lady, and unfortunately the audio got cut off on the last video, or maybe 2 videos ago, so I'll be sure to post all of her stuff in there. But I bought Midnight Snack tomatoes from her. They're these beautiful dark purplish black cherry tomatoes, and I mean that's just gonna look gorgeous in the garden. So I have these 3 marigolds. So I'll do 4, 6 cells, 4 and 4, and 1 of each. I will use my handy dandy. This is kind of like a reddish orange, and I guess I will use, do I have those already for the tomatoes? Oh, I think I did the tomatoes in pink, so I will do 3 of these for the marigolds. I could have also done yellow, but that's fine. And keeping true to what I have been doing so far, I will mark them so I know what I'm working with first. Oops. Dropping everything all over the place. Okay. So this is Marigold. And I'll put Okra Lady. I don't know what variety, but that's okay. 3, oops. 20, 20 there. And I guess I'll put it to the left. My job has given us Good Friday off, so today is my Friday. So I am happy to get the rest of these seeds planted. And then, since it's a holiday weekend, I do not celebrate Easter, but there are a lot of sales going on, so I do take advantage of that. But because it will be a 3-day weekend for me, I will use that to garden. Tomorrow I will probably start cleaning up the beds in the side yard, and this weekend I hope to get to some air layering because my poor trees, they're growing very fast, and I was supposed to cut them, supposed to prune them last August, and that didn't happen. So we'll see what happens. I'm trying to make sure I only get 1 seed. I mean, if I have 2 in there, that's fine. I don't believe these should go too deep, because you can just throw them on the ground and they'll germinate. It's pretty great. last year. I don't think I left my marigolds. I probably put one in there already. I left my marigolds in the seed trays for too long. And some of them grew, some of them did not. So I just ended up sprinkling a whole bunch in the front yard. And I mean, they blew up. And I'm used to the tiny, like, maybe they get to be 6 inches, maybe, from the big box stores. And these from seed, I could not believe it. This is back to the back to the roots were the ones that were really big. And I have a link down below if you want some of their seeds and things. Now they're really cool because they give whatchamacallit, they give kits so that you can grow mushrooms. And I thought that was really neat. Oops. Snap that one. Just want to make sure these are going into the dirt because they're very light because they're supposed to be carried by the wind. And then they go and they make their plants. And oh my God, they smell so good. I just love brushing by them. At first, I wasn't sure what the scent was, but once you know, it's wonderful because it can take you off guard. I'll put a few in there and a few in there. There we go. Okay, see, I still have plenty left. So I can always throw those in the ground if I want to. They don't take long to sprout. It's pretty great. I'm gonna go in there with my glove again. I should do that with a little. I have these cute little gardening tools that I bought for indoor gardening. See, it's tiny little shovel. Yep, marigolds. If you don't get anything else as a companion plant for pollinators, marigolds are the easiest thing to get. There are so many plants. What do my bees love? The bees and the butterflies love my lantana. That's another one that almost every big box store sells. And they're drought tolerant. They come back every year. They're once the frost comes, they'll go, but they'll come back. Mine have come back every year, and I've cut them, but I have seen some lantana grow into like huge bushes, and I'm like, how does that happen? How do the bushes form? Because mine die back. But when we were looking for houses a few years ago, there were at least 3 huge bushes that I saw of lantana. I was like, how do they get? I mean, they were at least 6 feet big, and I didn't understand how they got that large, but they were beautiful. Oh, where are my labels? Here they are. Okay, this is the Sparky Marigold. And I mean, I don't even know why I put Sparky because it's not like I'm tracking. No, 28. It's not like I'm tracking the type of marigold. I just love them. And I will just continue to plant them. And I mean, talk about the easiest way to save seeds. I have, these are my marigolds from years past. These are from 2023. These are my orange marigolds. And I mean, that's a lot of seeds. You wait for the heads to dry out. And you don't have to deadhead marigolds, you just let them dry out. And when they're crispy, you just pull them up. And I had a short, I'll show that in a minute. And these are the red orange marigolds. So I didn't know if it was a Sparky or if it was a Happy Days mixed color. And these mixed colors are not really mixed colors, or at least I didn't get mixed colors. But they're all of my other. These were more yellow. No, sorry, these were more red orange, and that color was, oh, it's gorgeous. I mean, to just have that pop of color against all the weeds and green, it's great. And it's fun. Your kids can grow them. They grow quickly. It's just a nice thing to have in the garden. Kind of getting nervous because I'm coming down and checking my seeds, and I know they don't come up right away, but it seems like they come up right away, and my seeds are not coming up yet, and it's, you just have to wait. You really just have to wait for them. Oh, is that it? I might have just enough. These are 24. This is the Sparky. If I don't have 24 marigolds, we'll see. And if they look like that, if they're brown, they're no good. They should look black like this. I hope that's coming up on the camera. If it's not, I will take a snapshot and show you. But I mean, just think about it. Like if, you know, if you had a flower, when it dries out, what happens? It loses its color, right? Yeah, these are from last year. I mean, marigold seeds seem to keep forever, but at least I'm using all of the seeds. Sometimes I'm so cautious that I have so many seeds left over, and then, you know, you just got to use them. Just got to use the seeds. Like that doesn't have a top, but I don't know if that's going to do anything. Is that everybody? No, did I not get this? I didn't get this side. So I might get another kind of marigold, because I don't think I have another 24 here. If that's okay. Plenty more. Okay, so I will open up the Sparky. Looks more red orange, so I will use some of these. Hopefully these are the Sparkies as well. Let's just take some of these. Oh my god, I had so many marigolds. I had multiple marigolds in the 72 cell tray. So I had over 100 marigold seeds. Plants. Because they did all germinate. They just didn't all make it. Okay. Let's put another one in there just in case. Since I have two of these, just want to make sure they do their thing. Okay. And if they don't come up by next week, I'll just plant some more. Now, if none of my seedlings come up, I will, what did I do with my little shovel? If none of my seedlings come up, then I will go ahead and go back to using the perlite and vermiculite. But I mix it indoors, and I shouldn't mix it indoors because it makes me cough, and that means I'm breathing stuff I'm not supposed to be breathing, so I'm trying not to do that. and I just don't want to mix it all up right now. If I mix it up outside, I'll put it in the wheelbarrow, and I'll just put some compost together with the vermiculite and perlite and just mix it with a shovel so I don't have to have my face all in there. And then once there's no threat of the dust coming up, then I could just put my gloved hands in there and, thoroughly mix it. But I just don't want to do all that. Good, good, good. I think there were even times I just left some of the marigolds up on top and just lightly covered it with dirt, and they found their way. Life finds a way, right? So silly, Jurassic Park. Okay, so that was the Sparky Marigold. That's done. Next is the Happy Days. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Whatever, happy days. Da, 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 da. No more Happy Days marigolds. All gone. Okay. Well, I will then use this orange marigold. I have a ton of these. Oh my goodness, they're coming. Oh shoot, I didn't put the little things in there. All right, well, let's just poke them in the dirt. Is this way I'll know? There are marigolds in there? No, I don't remember if I've sown. I think last year I tried to sow seeds that I saved, but I don't remember if they came up. So those were seeds from the big box store. So I don't know if they had the Terminator gene, which means that, they may create seeds, but the seeds are not viable. That's to make sure that you always go back to the vendor to buy more seeds. I learned about that in college, and that was the most fascinating thing because I had no idea that they were messing with seeds that way. But they are. So that's why when they say that there's, an heirloom or non-GMO, it's genetically modified to either not create a seed at all or to make the seed unable to create another plant. So if you go with heirlooms or things that are listed as non-GMO, should be okay. Oh, that I don't think is going to do anything. And I mean, I have tons of marigold seeds, so if these don't come up, I will probably toss. I'll probably toss the bags. I'll just put them in the compost bin, and just use the other seeds. And I'll have to be more careful when I'm looking at the seeds that I'm getting. Or, well, yeah, because these are coming from other seeded marigolds. So, oh man, I am dropping these seeds everywhere. They're so light. We'll see now, because I'm not sure if these will actually work. I'm putting at least two in. Trying not to get the petal because I don't want any extra mold or anything. Now I'm singing the Happy Day song. Do, 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 do. Oops, dropping petals anyway. All right, almost there. Just have these other 6 cells, and the marigolds are done. And get the other plants. My eyesight is getting worse. I have to start doing some eye exercises and relaxing my eyes. Do whatever I can to try to not have to get stronger glasses. If I don't have to, but if I have to, I have to. Okay, let me put 3 in here. Let's see how good these seeds are and if I kept them well. Oh, here's a good tip. If you're saving seeds, keep them in a paper bag, because if you put them, I had a plastic takeout container that anytime I would go out to the yard, I would put them in the container. Yeah. What happened? They got so moldy, like really bad mold, I had to throw them out. So yeah, always keep them in a paper container. All right, these are the spent things I've already used. Put these down here. So here. And this tray is done. Marigolds are ready to go. I will water that when I finish the other tray, because I'll just get the water and then get everything else ready to go. All right, now we gotta move this here. There we go. So I love this grow tent. It was a present, and it has allowed me to do seed starting, but the shelves that came with it are very thin, and if I didn't zip tie them, if the weight of the trays probably would have made it go right into itself. So if at a future date I decide to use this continuously, I might try to strengthen them, or just keep in mind, what weight I'm putting on here, because these, oops, there goes my light. These trays can be heavy. I mean, they're filled with dirt, and then they're filled with water, so it's even, it's even heavier than that. Okay, so let's keep track. I can put this here now. I'm going to keep track of what we just planted. I don't think I had my other marigold, so that will be 41 is Okra Lady marigold. And thank you, that was so great. So that one's been planted. My Sparky marigold, I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to say this is left over. It might be Sparky. Sparky in quotes. That's done. And then the Happy Days. Okay, great. That is done. Now, this may take some time. I have Calendula. These are kind of yellowy orange. This is from David's Garden Seeds. I think I got this on Etsy, but it's davidgardenseeds.com. I'm not affiliated. They just, I was looking for companion plants, and David's Garden Seeds had what I was looking for. Now these seeds look like worms. I hope you could see that. It's kind of interesting. Calendula. I have, I'm going to do 6, and I will probably do 2 seeds in each. Calendula. Pacific Beauty Mix. I'm not going to write that. 2024 328. Okay, I'm going to do. Okay, so let's see. I think I have 14 seeds, and I have 12 of these 6-cell. I don't know. I have 12 of them. They're not really trays. I guess maybe they are trays. So I'm going to do 10 of them straight seeds like this, and then I'm going to split up my valerian and my stinging nettle, I think. So I have zinnias, I have Alyssum, I have yarrow, I have tansy. Those go outside, so I'm not going to mention those now. Yeah, so I should be able to do that. What time is it? Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Let me make sure these lights are not going to go out. I think it's till 9:30. Well, I guess we'll find out when the lights go off. So let's get cracking. Calendula. All right, let's do 2 in each. I think this might have even been more than I had last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 before. Ew, they look like worms. Kind of gross, but kind of interesting all at once. Let me do this do not disturb. Starting to get messages, and I definitely want to focus on this and complete this because we are halfway through. Yay! One over there, one over there, over there, seedling. I don't know what good calendula seeds look like. Some of them are brown, some of them are white. Oops, I put 2 in there. Oh well, okay. So we'll see if they come up. Oh, please don't lose these. These are also from last year. So we'll see how that goes. Where is my little... That's the calendula. Next up, I'm going to cross these off as I do them because we've got quite a bit. Next up is Tansy. Thank goodness I put these in some kind of order before. This is from outsidepride.com. Oh god, these seeds are like dust particles. So that's going to be interesting. Let's do Tansy is also yellow, so this is a perennial. I think I tried to grow them last year and they were just not having it. Maybe I put them in too deep. This says, start outdoors once frost danger has passed. Lightly cover and keep them moist. So I shouldn't put these too deep, so I will be sure to only put them on the top and then push them in. 2024 328. Tansy, that sounds like a Pokemon. Okay. I'm going to carefully put this into my hand and use my nail to lightly sprinkle them in. How do you collect these seeds? My goodness. They're tiny. I feel like if I sneezed, they would go away. I think that's what I did last time. I just put a bunch of seeds in there and I just covered them up, but I might have not. I might have put them too deep. Okay, that's Tansy. So that's done. Okay. And snats all over the place. Should get some, I need to get more of the pellets. Or, what is it called? The nematodes. Okay, so that's Tansy. Next up is White Yarrow. This is also from David's Garden Seeds. Kind of like baby's breath. Also a tiny. These are all like celery seeds. These are white, so I'm going to go with the white label. This is Yarrow, White Yarrow. Four, 328. Very similar to the Tansy, although they do have a variegated look. I'll probably do the same thing. Okay. Yarrow is done. Now we have Carpet of Snow. Alyssum? Alyssum? I don't know. I am a reader. I don't know how to pronounce that. If anybody knows, oh my gosh. I don't have a lot at all. If any. I have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I wish I had 6. Oh, 6. See, wishes do come true. All right, let me get this labeled, and I will put this, will be my Alyssum, however you say it. And I'll put 1 in each cell. You know what? I'll do it afterwards. I don't want to lose these. And it'll go in this one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I don't even know if that's a seed, so I'll put those both in there. 6. Okay. So this is Alyssum. Carpet of Snow 2024 3/28. Okay, so that's just this one. I'll just cover that lightly. See how that does. Oh, this Yarrow. I didn't push this Yarrow down. This Yarrow might move over to the other item. I've got some message or something. Thought I put myself in Do Not Disturb. Oh, the watch is in Do Not Disturb, not my phone. Womp womp. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I definitely have seeds all over there. Don't want to cross pollinate. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's good. Let me just check this real quick. Oh boy, I have messages. It's just not deciding to do anything. Okay, that's fine. Next up, I have flower, obviously Alyssum. This is from David's Garden Seeds, also white, but this is sweet Alyssum, not quite the same. Sweet white. 2024, 328. And how many do I have of these? Lots. Okay, I think I'll only do 6 because, I mean, how many Alyssums can you do? And I have some seeds right up here. There. One there, one there. One, two. Okay, so that is a sweet white Alyssum. All right, and it's dinner time, so I don't want to stop here, but I'm gonna have to, because I need to get dinner for me and my boyfriend. But yeah, I guess that's it for now. I'll come back tomorrow and finish it, and then I will loop this all together. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, I guess.